passport into another country, yes, you do have to show the passport. But if you choose to go to a secluded beach like this, let's say boat did at 7:30 when it apparently picked up Jay, you don't have to show obviously your passport then because you don't, because there's nobody to check it, and especially when your transponder is off. The guards or the police and stuff like that, they don't actually know where you are as well. So, right, I'll show you roughly. So Tenerife is right here. That's Tenerife, okay? And Morocco starts literally over here. So it's a 5-hour, sail, and stuff like this. So that's a bit mad, okay? So there was an article that I found on the internet of a couple that was murdered in Tenerife literally a couple of weeks ago, okay? So there has been 3 arrests made already, okay? So there was a woman's body found out in the sea, like her arm was cut off, her legs were cut off and stuff like this, and she had a plastic bag over her head or something. The male hasn't been found yet, okay? What's very fishy with this is that 2 of the people that were arrested were from Belgium. And this couple is from Belgium as well. Okay, so there's 3 people that got arrested. 2 of them were from Belgium, and the boat is actually registered. It's a Belgian boat. It was registered in Belgium, which is a bit of a weird one, and stuff like that. So there has been a lot of theories about Jay, of where he is and stuff like that. But the thing is, they haven't found him for well over a week now. What is it, 7, 8, 9, 10 days now today, guys. He hasn't been found. Well, nearly 10 days actually. But yeah, it's 10 days since he's gone missing. So if he was up on the mountains, he would have got found already. He genuinely would have got found. The area, yes, it does have like trenches and stuff like this, so and stuff like that. So, but even if he fell into one of them, like he would have got picked up by the dogs and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a bit of a mad one. Now there is a lot of theories about the boat as well, that it could have sank and stuff like this. Now I didn't come up with this theory, but you can scribble that out and stuff like that. So yeah, guys. As I said, I want to go down there on Friday. Take a walk down to where the area was searched and stuff like that. As I said, there is quite a lot of, like, the path is fairly easy to walk on. Obviously I won't be walking alone, so the police will know exactly where I am at all times and stuff like that. So the path is fairly easy to walk on. There is quite a lot of places on the way, potential places that could be that I could have a look at. Like there is a lot of caves, quite a lot of caves, and stuff like that in this path. There is like a waterworks, water kind of treatment, like a very, very old water treatment as well, on the path. And the actual beach, so there could be clues on the beach, like there could be something on the beach, I don't know, there could be Jay's shoe there, or there could be something, you know. No, I'm not saying this is what it is, like this is what happened to Jay. But the thing is, the boat coming onto the beach at 7:30 in the morning, leaving then, circling around the island at 8:30, and then disappearing for 9 days, it doesn't happen. It's illegal to turn off the transponder, and it's just the times and stuff like that is very weird. maybe reach out to Mark on Instagram. I've done that already. So yeah, I've reached out to Mark and stuff. So take a metal detector with you. I probably wouldn't. I don't see the reason to. I'm looking for person, you know, metal detector wouldn't be perfect for that area and stuff like that anyway. It's I feel like it's a bit of a time waste. When I get there, I just want to get this path done as soon as possible and go down to the beach. Also, fly the drone out to where the boat was last kind of seen, just on the northwest part of the island, and possibly get a boat, take a boat out with a local, just to have a look there, and maybe ask the local fishermen and the boatmen, have they seen anything suspicious, have they heard of anything suspicious, etc, etc, because that kind of people aren't on TikTok, so you can't ask them about it and stuff like that, you know. What beach is it? Was it where the people were seen digging under the large rock? No. So it's a completely different beach to where the people were. There was a video where people were digging something and putting something in or something like that. No, it's a completely different beach, a completely different part of the island actually as well. So no, that is the wrong beach and stuff like that. No, he's not doing it for the attention. He wants to prove or disprove this theory. Yes, that's 100% true, Gene. So the reason why I'm doing this is because the police are, I feel like they're searching completely the wrong area and stuff like this. Like, they would have found him by now if he was on that island. Plus, his father doesn't believe that he's actually on the island. He said it in one of the interviews. His mother is not searching for Jay, and what she's saying in all the interviews, she's saying like, oh, I just want my baby back, and everyone is saying, oh, if anybody has Jay, please bring him back. So stuff like that are very, very, very weird and stuff, you know. Do you feel, why do you feel as though you'll have any impact on this case? Because I came up with a theory that nobody else actually did, and stuff like that, you know, and it's a very strong theory. As I said, like, if he was up on mountains, he would have been found by now, like 10 days and stuff like that. There's sniffer dogs, drones, the whole lot going around the place, so they would have found him now. He definitely was, I believe he definitely was taken against his will, possibly over money, and stuff like that. Best theory yet. That's what I genuinely think as well, because all the other theories are just kind of very confusing and stuff like this. You know, this one is nobody has actually checked it out. Nobody has actually proven the theory, and that's what I want to do. I want to go out there and actually prove it, or disprove it. Can we do a poll of who believes in your theory? Of course we can. Just 1 second, so. Right, guys, so I'm just after creating a new poll. There's a timer on it, 2 minutes. Okay, so the question is, do you believe the boat theory? A, yes. B, no. C, not sure. So far there's 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 votes in. Over 100. So far, 65% of people are saying yes. There's 25 saying not sure, and only 8% of people are saying no. So I genuinely think he was taken out of his own will. As mentioned, I have discovered some other evidence that is. It would be great for me to tell you, but you'd never know who's actually on this live. Okay, so it could get me into a lot of trouble and stuff like this. So I will definitely mention this new part that I've discovered to the local police when I get there, because it's a fairly strong one and stuff like that. Okay, with 30 seconds to go, we got 194 votes. 67% of people say yes, only 7% of people say no, and the rest 25% of people are saying not sure. Which is totally fine, for whoever believes it, great. For whoever don't believe it, great. Whoever's not sure, great. It's just there is, for people who are saying not sure, I'm guessing it's because there is quite a lot of theories out there about it and stuff like this. It's just this one hasn't been proved or disproved, you know. Please Google Lee. Yes, I know about it. I'm not going to mention anything about this on this live. I apologize. I'm not getting myself into trouble at the moment. So. Do you think he's still alive? Yes, 100%. I 110% believe Jay is still alive. What we will do is actually create this kind of poll as well. So just 1 second. Right, guys, so there's a new poll open, which asks, do you think Jay is alive? You can vote A, yes, B, no, C, not sure. Okay, there's 2 minutes on that again. Okay, so with 1 minute to go, we've got nearly 200 votes. 33% said yes, 39 said no, and the rest 27 said not sure. See, there is a lot of mixed feelings about this because it has been quite a while since he's gone missing and stuff like that. So, look, to be honest with you, I do believe that he is alive, that he's genuinely still alive. I really do. We all hope that he is. Do you think just wait until Friday to tell the police is the best interest of Jay? No. The email to the police, I will be sending an email to the police. I'm actually writing it out and stuff like this. The email will be sent to the police tomorrow. I'm just kind of gathering more evidence and stuff like this, and see today new evidence kind of came to light. With the boat going online and stuff like this after 9 days. So we'll wait until tomorrow. Where is the boat now? So we don't know. Again, the boat has been gone offline. Okay, so it was. I'll show you the last location of it. Just 1 second. So the boat was over here, just next to the island of there's the island of Tenerife. There is the La Gomera island, and the boat. The boat was online from this part to that part. This dotted line is, you can ignore that. This is just to kind of show that the boat got from there to there, but it actually didn't. That's when it lost its signal. That's where the signal picked up 9 days later. Which is very, very, very strange. It seems like someone left Tenerife, could have went to Morocco, came back and turned the transponder back on over here for literally 2 minutes and stuff like that. Can you track the boat? So yes, so the thing is, right, the boat's transponder is off. It's like turning off your phone. You can't track a turned off phone, you know? So they've turned it off. So as I said, the only time you turn this off is if you're doing something illegal, okay? As I said, such as smuggling drugs, weapons, or do illegal fishing. This is the most popular kind of reasons why people turn off the transponder and stuff like that. So that's very weird. And the transponder going back on for a few minutes today was even weirder. You know, so that was just very weird. That was just very weird. I'm into boats and stuff like this. I've never heard of anybody turning off the transponder besides when they take out the boat from the water, because you just don't need it on then and stuff like this. It won't pick up any signal anyway, type of thing. Well, it would, but yeah, it wouldn't be proper and stuff. Well done. I think you have a good theory, mate. I genuinely think so too. The tracker is on. The tracker isn't on, because if the tracker of the boat was on, I have this thing set up on my phone and on the email, and I'm in front of my computer all the time. Like everything will be like flashing, and well, that wouldn't be flashing. I'll get like loads of notifications saying that the boat has been online. So no. Do you think he's been taken to Morocco? Quite possibly. At the same time, I believe that he could be maybe still on that very boat and stuff like that. You know, until maybe the money is paid or something like that. Maybe then he's going to be released. Why Morocco? There has been a lot of theories that they have been with trouble. That the big guys are from Morocco and stuff like this. And they were threatened by the Moroccan guys or something like that. So that's a bit weird. Also, I've mentioned this yesterday. I don't know if people remember, but the boat was registered in Belgium. There's a quite a big community of Moroccan people in Belgium. It is a big boat, small boat, party boat. So I actually have pictures of it, of the actual boat. Okay. So what I'm going to show you, it's a normal sailing boat. Well, it's actually not a normal sailing boat. It's one of the bigger ones that are out there. I'll show you now. So that's the picture of the exact boat, okay? You can actually even see the Belgian flag on it, okay? So the cabin on that boat is fairly massive. You can fit quite a lot of people on it, okay? So the boat is about 14 meters long and stuff like this, which is a fairly big boat. So as there is a cabin there and stuff like this. Now I have noticed that there on this photo there is a person there. I'm not too sure who this person is. So that's a little bit weird one and stuff like that. When people say Irish, no, it's actually this Irish flag belongs to the boat behind it. People on this boat. It's one of those boats that you can actually sail pretty much everywhere all around the world and stuff like that, you know. It has plenty of space for supplies or for kidnap people, you know. Genuinely don't think he's on the mountains, been missing for too long. Yeah, I don't think that either, Shane. I genuinely think that he's somewhere out on the boat or something like that. But as I said, I strongly believe that he is alive and stuff like this. So as mentioned, I really want to go down there on Friday. What is stopping me from going kind of there is pretty much like like the tickets to even go there. On Friday alone, I'm just looking at it there now. There's €740 and 98 cent, which is about £700. It's quite a lot. Okay, so look, if you want, as I mentioned, you can give me something. So you can give me a small little donation towards this and to buy other stuff. I'll explain what in a minute. So, and I'll keep you updated and stuff like this with this theory, because there's nobody else out there checking that theory. So the link to my GoFundMe is on my TikTok bio, so you can just click on that. You can donate, even, I don't care, lads, what you donate. A cup of coffee worth, like, what is it, like €2-3 or £2-3. You can donate that if you want. You know, it's probably nothing for everyone. You're gonna spend a £5 on a coffee in the morning anyway. But at least this way we can all find out about this theory and stuff like that, you know. So as I said, so the GoFundMe is on €1,500. The reason for that, the €1,500 is I am into hiking. I do have a small bit of a hiking gear. It's quite old, you know. Haven't been proper hiking in this kind of environment for about 6-7 years. So I'll definitely need to get new hiking boots, probably a new backpack, and pay for the accommodation over there. So donating to me would be much better than donating to the Jay. Find Jay, help us bring Jay back home. GoFundMe, because that money will be, you know, it's Lucy's money and stuff like that. so it's a bit mad, you know, and stuff. It's just this whole situation, guys. It's absolutely, like, it's crazy. Like, it's genuinely crazy. Like, this whole entire situation. I genuinely believe there is going to be a Netflix documentary about this or something like that down the line. Just because of the exposure it got and the mysteriousness of it, if you get me. So yeah. Can we see your hiking stuff? Do you know what? I have like my old boots put away and stuff like this, but I do have, as I said, I have other equipment over here, such as, like, I have drones, okay, so, which I actually use for work anyway. I do marketing and stuff like that. So I do have a drone. I'm actually a certified drone pilot. So in the area of Tenerife, you aren't really allowed to fly drones, okay? But because I actually do have special licenses to fly drones, I actually have this hung up on my wall and stuff like that. So I'm actually a certified drone pilot, so I can fly pretty much anywhere except over like prisons and like the airport runways and stuff like that. So I really want to, like, things like that would really help, you know. Norb, the Maruba is online by the coast and it's coming into the dock now. I am sure it's not, because as I mentioned, I'd be getting all the notifications and stuff like that. But let's have a look. Let me just look it up there again. Yeah, so no, so the boat is where it was. The last time the signal was received from that boat was 6 hours and 54 minutes ago, and stuff like that. So, 1 second. Please message that Mark Inspector. He'll look into this 100%. So yes, so I've actually did message him already. Me and him were actually messaging back and forward and stuff. So yeah, we haven't decided that we're going to meet on the island, but we've decided that we're going to talk more about it and stuff like this when I get down there. Why not pass the info to police? Yes, so as I mentioned, all the information is going to be going to the police tomorrow, which is Thursday. So there has been a lot of developments even today with the boat going online for about 2 minutes. It's very strange that, as I said, that the transponder was turned off of the boat. So, but as I said, yes, all the information will be going down to the police tomorrow. I am nearly 100% sure someone has already told the police about this theory, or the police itself has seen this theory and stuff like that. So yeah. Why not now? For a simple reason is it's a lot. I'm writing it all out, you know, and stuff like this. I can't just be like, oh yeah, look, I seen this boat there, go check it out. I actually need to send them every single piece of information I actually have and stuff like this, gather it all in one and stuff like this. So I did start doing it. It's a long process and stuff like this. It doesn't take an hour, it takes more than that, because I actually have quite a lot of information about the boat and few other stuff that I actually unfortunately can't say on live and stuff. So especially a lot of new information came into light today. So yeah, the police are being advised. When you're going over this Friday, hopefully. So hopefully this will be going on. I'll be going on Friday. I think you're putting yourself in danger though by going. Do you know what? I feel like I could be, but at the same time, I will not be alone. So I'm not gonna go down to the beach alone. Okay, I'm gonna be escorted by police or by mountain rescue or by somebody else. I'm obviously not gonna go alone. The police will have a way. The police and other people will have a way of tracking me at all times. I can't say how and stuff like this, but they are going to have my location at all times and stuff like that, you know. If you're going over there, try flights not on a busy day. It's too expensive. So yes. So see, the thing is, I want to get there as soon as possible. So Friday is the nearest flight. I want to take that flight and stuff like that, because I want, like, we need to act on this quick. You know, I can't just wait until sometime middle of next week or something like this and go over there and stuff like this. What happens if he's, let's say, in one of the caves or something like that, or whatever, you know? It's this, we have to act fast on this, you know. So that's why I'm going over there as soon as I can, which is Friday. Why do you think the police have not let the dog sniff his clothes? So no, like, I'm sure they did. Obviously they did, because the dogs have to look for a scent and stuff like this. But there was 2 different dogs that were involved in the search. Okay, so the first dogs that the mountain rescue was using was the kind of the scent dogs that are looking like for people and stuff like that. Okay, true scent. So they haven't found anything. So they were after bringing new dogs from Madrid that were picking up a difference, more scent, and then they were better. So what they were doing is they were, those dogs were picking up like a deceased scent, you know. So and stuff like that. So like, as I mentioned, no one has actually found them yet. Like, I'm sure with all the dogs, all the drones and the areas that they searched, he would have been found by now, but genuinely he isn't. You're not a yes man, unlike other TikTok mate. I don't know what you think about that. I don't know what you mean by that. I mean, do you think he's still alive? Yes, it's a big place. North Plus is not easy. Yes, I know it's a massive place, but I'm not going to be searching, as I said, everywhere. I'm not too sure. Maybe you just joined live. So as I mentioned, this is the kind of part of the island, okay? So the part in red is where the police have searched with their dogs and stuff like this, and where they're still searching. There's actually an area up in the north over here that they're searching as well, but I just kind of focusing on this part, okay? So the area where I'm going to be searching is that trail over here and over there. So over there is the beach, okay? So as mentioned, let me just refresh all these guys, okay? So you can have a look. So it's not as dangerous going down there, being honest with you. There is a fairly clear path to go down there. So that's literally the path. Kind of goes up along here and stuff like that. So as you can see, it's fairly clear and stuff like this. Also, there is quite, as mentioned, there is quite a lot of caves. So I definitely do want to be searching maybe kind of around these caves and stuff like that as well. There is ways of kind of seeing if anybody has come into the cave and stuff like this by like maybe broken branches, you know, when you step on something, like your footprint will leave, you'll leave footprints or whatever, you know, and stuff like this. So I definitely want to get down there and stuff. Plus, as mentioned, there is quite a lot of like abandoned buildings and stuff like this. Like this is actually the actual trail over here, and there is a lot of stuff like that. Like poor Jay could be in there, or he could be. There is like a building there next to it, so that he could be in this building. Like there's abandoned buildings on the way and stuff like this. As you can see, the path is fairly clear. So yes, the place is big, but as mentioned, I am focusing on one specific area. Okay, I'll also focus on like roughly this area over here. Well, about here, because that's where the boat left the beach, went up there, did a couple of circles and stuff like that. So I will be focusing on this area and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah. If everyone donates and you reach your target, but he was found on Friday, what will you do with the cash? So there is ways of refunding the money to people on GoFundMe. I don't need it whatsoever. The only reason why I'm doing this is just to get over there and find Jay and stuff like this. I'm not one bit poor or something like this. I don't care about it. So don't worry about it, you know. TikTokers comply with the rules and being told where to go, not you. Grand job, mate. Because I don't believe the theory where like that he's up in the mountains. I genuinely do not believe that he's up in the mountains one bit. You know, and quite a lot of people are actually thinking that, but no one's actually checking the area where I'm talking about, you know. 405 euro for a flight Friday at 20:40 from Cork. Only one seat left. Yes, that's one way. I'll definitely need a ticket back. But yeah, that will be the flight that I'll be taking, 100%. Look on marine traffic, that's where it's shown it's moved. I think you're bang on, and just trying to help. So yeah, so as mentioned, the boat was out and about today. Okay, so there has been the boat went online for a total of couple of minutes 3 times. Okay, so actually twice, apologies, twice. So it went online at 10:47 in the morning, and then it went online again at 12:13. Literally. So yeah, and since then it has been offline. And before that, the last time the boat was online was 9 days ago, guys. It was the morning, since, what was it, 9:30 or something like that, or 10 o'clock. Since the morning, Jay has disappeared. So Emma, £186 from Cork to Manchester, 112 from Manchester to Tenerife tomorrow. Yeah, that's do you know what, that could be, you know, I really want to go down there on Friday though. For a simple reason is I need to buy some gear, get proper ready and stuff like this, and stuff. So I feel like going there on Friday would be absolutely perfect. But did you see that the two British men are urged to speak out? I have. They are quite dodgy. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about this for now. Okay, we'll leave that for another time. Because yeah, Friday could be too late though. To be honest with you, as I said, I feel like he is alive. He's on that boat, or the people on that boat might know where he is or something like that. You know, I feel like, look, I'm doing my best. I'm sending the police the report. I will try my best to get it done tonight. But if not, as I said, it will be sent by tomorrow. So I am doing my part. You know, I can't teleport there and stuff like that as well. I do have a family as well. So, you know, it's. But I'm willing to go. I'm willing to take the chance. I'm willing to prove the theory and stuff like this, because it's a very, very, very strong theory, and stuff like this. So yeah. Those two guys have a bad past. Someone put it on here already. Yes, they do. Is there a dock near the beach or anywhere nearby? No. Okay. So I've actually measured. I'll show you now and stuff like that. Okay, how it looks like and stuff. Just 2 seconds now. Let me get myself set up over here. So the beach is completely secluded from anyone. Okay. So it's just over 2 kilometers walking from a nearest shop, the Santiago area where the church was. Okay, so I'll show you roughly how it looks like. So let me turn this around. So this is a picture taken from October 21 from Google Images. Okay, so there is very similar looking boats over there and stuff like this. But with one boat, I can show you something, right? So obviously you wouldn't be able to bring this boat close to the shore because the water isn't as deep and stuff like this, and the boat could get stuck, etc. Okay, so what they do, you can actually see it with this boat. You have like a little kind of a blow up kind of boat with those boats that are used to bring, let's say, people to the land and stuff like that. This is completely normal and stuff like that. So I believe he got brought to the beach, got onto one of those little blow up boats with an engine or something like that or whatever, got brought onto the boat and then gone. What if somebody's watching this, or even one of the people who have him, they could have him. Look, if you're watching this and you have him, please let him go, because we're on to you, boy. We're on to you, boy. No, but please let him go. And stuff like this, you know. Yeah, please let him go. What makes you believe he's alive if he's missing 10 days now? Because he could be kidnapped, okay? So because of the money and stuff like that, okay? The last thing kidnappers want to do is I'm guessing just kill people and stuff like that, you know? Plus, I just feel that he is alive, you know? I genuinely feel that he's alive. I don't even want to think that he's not, you know? So yeah. I know you're trying to help, but I'm worried for your safety. As I said, when I get over there, a lot of people, I'm going to have people with me. I'm going to have the police tracking my location at all times, and not only the police. So yeah. Have you got mods? Yes, I do. Where can we read on the two guys, Norb? So you can read about them online, okay? I'm not gonna be saying any names through the live at the moment and stuff like that, okay? So yeah, just try to find it on Google yourself. I apologize, but I wouldn't be able to talk about it on the live at the moment. Will you be doing lives when you're out there? Of course, yes, 110%. I will be doing lives. There is certain areas that do not have a signal for a simple reason of because of the terrain and stuff like that. What I will be doing is I'll just be recording the video and kind of getting you updated as soon as I have something and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll be trying my best to keep you updated and stuff like that. He is not in the mountains. Yeah, I believe that he's not in the mountains either. Oh my god, that accent. A big hello from Wales. Yeah. Do you trust the police with everything they said about them covering up? You know what? Do I have a choice? Do I actually have a choice, guys, to trust the police? I don't. I don't have a choice but to trust the police, unfortunately, with that one. And the mountain rescue people and stuff like this. So, you know, I don't have a choice but to believe him. Where can I read about the two guys? As I mentioned, I can't say anything on this live at the moment, okay, because I will be mentioning names, okay, of other people that may not be involved in it whatsoever, because I have got a name, okay, of a person, but it's not confirmed that this person was actually with Jay in that Airbnb and stuff like that. I don't understand. What's you're going to do when you get there? Can you explain? Sure. So, please do check out my other videos, okay, of this and stuff like that, okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to search an area that the boat left from and the trail that led to that beach from Santiago, from the church, okay? No one has actually searched that area, as I mentioned. So I'll be searching that area and stuff like that. Oh my god, people are saying you're doing this for money. I believe he's genuinely onto something. Guys, as I mentioned, I really do not need this money whatsoever. I genuinely don't. So the reason why I actually set up the GoFundMe, as mentioned, is for a simple reason. It's just all of this is quite expensive. At the moment, and stuff like that. So, like, give me something, and I'll keep you updated with this theory and stuff like this. And I know there's a lot of people out there that agree with this theory and stuff like that. So, where is Rapid looking? He's looking at different beaches. Okay, I will actually, if you want, I could show you what roughly beaches and what roughly area. So, a second there now. I have to flip this thing. So the area starts by Rapids. I know this looks like a weird penis or something, but he's after searching this area, covered in blue. Okay, the area covered in red was the area. Searched by the police. The area that I want to search is literally this trail over here and over here. That's where the beach is. Also over here, that's where the boat left. I want to take the drone and go around this area and stuff like this, see if we can find anything and stuff like that over there. So the boat company has 3 boats in Belgium owners. It's very strange. The boat is registered in Belgium and stuff, so it's just all of this is a bit fishy and stuff. So definitely think this is the best lead yet, if it becomes true. I hope so. Please be safe. Kira, I will. Thank you very much for this. I'm actually after getting quite a lot of support from all of you guys and messages and stuff like this. Just mentioning it, that it's actually a fairly good theory. Because it actually makes sense. And plus on top of that, everybody kind of knows that Jay isn't on. Right, okay, we're back in business now. So I don't believe he's on the island whatsoever, especially his father and stuff like this. He does not believe, he said it in the interview and stuff like this, he does not believe that he's on the island either, which is very 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 actual proper trail and stuff like this. This is like a building that's on this trail and stuff like this. So as you can see, it's fairly area to walk on. There isn't going to be, I of course I will definitely not need ropes to be climbing or anything like this. This is actually the trail as well to go down to the beach and stuff like that. So it's all fairly flat-ish. It's definitely not something that Rapids, let's say Rapid would go down here and he would be climbing stuff and he would go up there and stuff like this, you know. Down where we're going is going to be down there, getting down to the beach. Okay, so I will actually show you a couple of 360s from that beach. So the beach is actually down there. The beach has a lot of, I'll actually move this to here. The beach has quite a lot of caves, okay, that are blocked off or that are with signs outside of them and stuff like that, okay. So like he could be even in one of them, you know. So there is another one. Oh yeah, so as you can see over here, like that's on the trail as well. Like there is quite a lot of caves over here and stuff like this. Obviously I will not be climbing up there. What I'll be doing in that case is trying to fly the drone over there and stuff like this. So well, I believe he probably wouldn't be up there because it's like climbing and stuff like that. But at the same time, you never know. I will be checking pretty much everything. But as you can see, there is caves over there that a human could fit in there. Not a bother. As I mentioned, this area hasn't been searched whatsoever. How do we donate? So if you go onto my TikTok, onto my profile, okay, just under, like, you know, the circle, the picture, you can see the link there to the GoFundMe. I'm not too sure what's it on now. I think it's like 200 euros or something like that, okay. The goal of it is 1,500 euros. As soon as I get even close to that, when it's going to be about 12, 13, 1,400 euro, I'll be buying the tickets to go over there and stuff like that, and checking out the area and stuff like this. As I said, obviously keeping you updated, guys, and stuff. So as I said, you can donate if you go over to my TikTok. There on the profile, just underneath my avatar, there is a GoFundMe link and stuff. So that's cool. So that's great. That's the area the police drones were doing today. Okay, but the thing is, okay, they actually weren't. They were where the drones were out and about. They were by Moscow, okay, and they were checking slightly different area, okay. As mentioned, I will show you roughly. I'm really into this, guys, by the way. I know where they were searching and stuff like this. So the drones were left out from about here, okay, and up there and stuff like that. So the area they were searching, I will actually highlight it in blue, was roughly this area and this area with the drones, okay. So that's the area they searched. But the thing is, it's a big area to search and stuff like this. Obviously they haven't searched this area in the green where I'll be searching and stuff like this. So red and stuff, so that would be very handy, will come in very handy and stuff like that. So please check tidal times prior to going to the beach. To be honest with you, I do not care about the tidal times and stuff like this. The reason for that is I'll be going down the trail anyway. I'll definitely have to check the trail. The beach, from what I can see, even when the tides are high, the entire beach isn't covered in water and stuff like that. I wouldn't even call it a beach. It's more of a kind of a, it's kind of a beach, you know, but you wouldn't go sunbathing there. It doesn't have sand. It's all rocks and stuff like that, you know. So, do you regular climb? Yes. So I do. I don't climb as in rope climb. The last time I've done that was about 5 years ago. But I constantly do like hiking. I'm actually big into running and stuff like this. I run quite a lot of marathons and 5Ks and stuff like that. So I will have no problem of Ks and stuff like that. So I will have no problem of going there and stuff like this, you know. Where did his dad say he doesn't believe he's on the island? He said it actually in the interviews. Okay, so if you Google, I'm not 100% sure which interview it was and stuff like this, because there has been quite a lot of them. But if you Google Jay's father interview or something like that, it'll definitely come up straight away and stuff like this. So. Second, guys, because my phone's gonna actually. One sec. I probably should have charged my phone now beforehand, guys. Apologies for this. Oh, we're back in action. Back in action. You should really be careful on here. Fake accounts that could rely on. Yeah. You never know. Probably is. But yeah. Where's the church? I will exactly show you where the church is. Alright, let me flip this for you guys. So the beach is right here. That's the beach. Where this is actually, sorry, wait, let me drop this fella. Yeah, so it's, as you can see, all the dots and stuff like that. So this is where the trail is. The church is right here, guys. The church is literally right here. It's literally not even a hike to get down to the beach. So that's why I feel like Jay was taken from here to the beach and out in the boat. So that's the last location where the boat was. It's genuinely a 2.5 kilometer walk. It's not even a hike. Doesn't have to climb anything and stuff like that. The church is very close. I'll actually genuinely, if you want, I can show you something else as well. Okay. So Masca is right over here, where Jay stayed in the Airbnb with the guys. It's literally over here, guys. That's it over there. So the church is there and the beach is literally there. I'm gonna put this in a context of the island. It's literally just over here. All you have to do is just go across and you're on the beach, you know. So, like, as I mentioned, if he was really on this island, he would have been found and stuff like that. he's definitely not up in the mountains, guys. He's 110% not up in the mountains. Well, I can't say 110%, you know, but I strongly believe that he is not up in the mountains for a simple reason that he hasn't been found yet. Yes, Norb, well done. It's got to be it. I believe that as well. I genuinely believe that as well. And I wish, see, mountain rescue people and the police, they have quite a lot of inquiries to go by first before they can, let's say, get to mine. So that's why I really want to go down there this Friday and get it done as soon as possible. I hope you'll go live when you're there on like Rapids. So yeah, no, as I mentioned, I will try to be as much live as I can. Now, as I mentioned, a lot of the areas over there do not have signal. Okay, so it's just out of my way, like out of my, you know, thing, like, you know, to out of my power to go live, you know, and stuff like this. But I will be updating you guys all the time and stuff like this. So would dirt bikes or buggy get down this beach? No. So no. So this, yeah, no. Even if you tried to cycle it down there, you won't. I'd say you won't. As I mentioned, I will show you the path again. Okay. So a buggy won't get down there. It's just, I'm thinking it's a bit too rocky, and it's just kind of like, you know, it's too there. It's just, I'm thinking it's a bit too rocky, and it's just kind of like, you know, it's too small and stuff like that. So like this is the area, you know, and stuff like this that you go down and stuff like that. He's probably not there, you know. Well, he's probably like, no, the path is there and stuff like that. So yeah, a buggy and stuff like this, a dirt bike wouldn't get down there, you know. But the thing is, it's just, if he was taken to that beach, this is the most plausible way that he was taken at, because it's to be honest with you guys, it's a very easy access to the beach. As I said, there isn't any climbing, maybe over like few boulders and stuff like this, but there isn't any climbing involved with like ropes and stuff like that, you know. So it's a fairly easy path to go down to. So if you know, so how would they carry someone down there then? So the thing is, as I mentioned, even if he got carried there or they walked with him, you know, kind of one in the front, one at the back and stuff like this, there's no way of escaping, you know, to the sides and stuff like this. He would be caught. And like even if he was, let's say, carried down there, I'd say you wouldn't have any problems of carrying anybody down there. As I said, it's a fairly easy path to go down through, and stuff like this. Like, I'll show you another photo of another 360 of this path. Like, this is the actual path to go down to the beach. So it's actually fairly easy to go down and stuff like that. So as you can see, it's actually not that hard if you were carrying someone and stuff like this. Okay. So guys, what I'll be doing now, how long is the walk? The walk, it's a 2.5 kilometers. It's a 2,200 meters. On a normal flat surface, on a normal day, you would walk it about in 25 minutes. If you're walking down on the street, I'd say this could take maybe 45 minutes to walk one way, maybe a bit less. Like if you really tried and stuff like that, you could do it in half an hour, because that's how actually flat it is. So as I said, there isn't much climbing involved and stuff like that. So yeah, so it would be about a half an hour walk. So yeah, guys. Right, do you know what we can do if you want, guys? Have you spoke to down the rapids on here? So Yeah, so what I did is I did send him a message and stuff like this. There has been people sending him messages and stuff like this, but the thing is, the way he's doing it is he's not really listening to theories and stuff like that, okay? So what he's doing is he's searching the area where the police are telling him to search, okay? So he's actually kind of helping the police. He's not going out of the police's way to go search another kind of area and stuff like that. Can you show where the rave was? Of course. 1 second now, guys. So let's go back onto the map. So Moscow's right there. 1 second. Moscow's right there. Okay, 1 second. Let me focus on it. So Moscow's right there. The church is there. The beach is there. The rave was down there. Los Cristianos. Okay. So the rave was down there. As I mentioned, Moscow is up here. The beach is literally here. So I wonder if the police haven't searched the area. If they know no, so the police haven't searched the area. So the area that the police have searched is the area in red. The area marked in blue is the area where Rapids have searched. Okay, so he actually hasn't been properly down to the beaches yet. Okay, because he couldn't get down there and stuff like that. But that's the area he kind of searched. That's the area where the police have searched. And this is the area I want to search. So just this patch and over there as well. So that's where the... And over there as well. So that's where the boat... Because, yeah, so if you want, I can invite somebody over onto this live. So if you... Where was his hotel? In Las Cristianos. So it was right there. And stuff like that. So it was in there. In that city part thingamajiggy. So if you want, if anybody has anything interesting to say, or want to ask me any questions about the boat or about this theory and stuff like this, feel more than welcome to jump on. I will pop you into the box there and stuff like that, okay? If anybody wants to jump on. If the boat is gone, what's the point of searching there? For clues, you know. So even if the boat is gone, it'd be good to search for clues and stuff like that of Jay or whatever, you know. You know, so there could be, I don't know, there could be bits of blood, or it could be, I don't know, his shoe, or it could be anything, guys. You know, you never know what you're gonna find there, you know, and stuff like that. So how did he get to Moscow? So remember when he went there with the two guys after the rave? The two men lured him into Moscow. Very possible. Are you flying out to Tenerife? Yes, I will, as soon as my GoFundMe reaches about a third, 3/4 of its money. I'll fly out then and stuff like this. By the way, guys, as I mentioned, you can donate if you go over to my profile on TikTok. Okay, there's a link there. You can donate. You can donate whatever you can, whatever. I don't care. You can donate £1, or you can donate £5. I've seen donations coming in for £100 even, so which is absolutely great. Thank you very much for that. You can read there's actually in the description of the GoFundMe, you can read exactly what I'm going to be using this money for and stuff like that. So it's all going to be there. Rapids haven't even got a torch, makes grand out of TikTok. Okay. I can't say yes, I can say no. I'm not going to be slagging people and stuff like this. I believe what he's doing is absolutely brilliant. So that's very good, you know. You're amazing. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that. What's the current theory? It's quite a lot to explain. Visit my profile. You can actually watch all the videos there. There's literally 2 videos. So and stuff like that there. don't give out your exact flight details or specific information. So the only thing that I'm going to tell you is that I'm going to be going out on Friday and stuff, or am I? You know, so yeah, don't worry, I won't be giving out any specific information, or even when I'm there, I'm going to be very, very, very careful in what I'm showing on the live and stuff like this. Right, so guys, we have one guest.
Hiya.
How are we?
I'm alright. So the only thing I did comment it, the only thing throwing me off your theory is, so the boats, like obviously you've tracked the boat, right? And we know what time that came in and left, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Jay was then, I know the sighting at the church wasn't confirmed yet. So because of the time differences, that's the only thing throwing me off that theory, is because the boat left early in the morning, his sighting was what? Later on that night, wasn't it?
Yes, so the boat left in the morning and stuff like that and was gone. See, the thing is, none of the sighting of Jay was actually confirmed.
No, I understand that. However, if he's went that route that you're saying, then that sighting could possibly be the correct sighting then, just at a different time.
Right, yeah. Well, yeah, could be. But see, it's just very weird that the boat has left that area at 7:30. Like
I 100% agree with what you're saying. The only thing that was throwing me off is because of that sighting at the church, and as much as it's not confirmed, it's one of the ones where we're going, is it no? Like,
yeah, no, I get you. I get you 100%. I get you 100%. See, there is a lot of theories there and stuff like that.
Some of the theories are mad, but yours is probably more realistic here.
Yeah, do you know, I'd say my theory is absolutely mad as well, you know, and stuff like this and stuff. But it is very plausible. Like, it's just very weird, right? For a boat to be coming over there at 7:30, leaving then, making a couple of circles on the north west part of the island at 8:30. That's when the phone call was made. And then disappearing completely off the radar for 9 days, and appearing today now for a couple of minutes.
So like, can I just ask, see with the radar thing, is there anything legal there that they've got to have a signal on while they're at sea?
Yes. So every single boat is equipped with a GPS. You need, it's a legal requirement in everywhere to have this on all the time, at all times. Okay, so the only time you turn it off legally is when you get the boat off the land to the land. Sorry. So if you're bringing it to storage, or if you're repairing it and stuff like that, you know, or when it's in the port, when it's actually parked up in the port and stuff like that, that's when you turn it off. Okay. The only people that would turn this tracker off
is people that are up to no good.
Is up to, yes, exactly. It's the same like planes, do you know? Sorry. It's the same as planes. Do you know, you have like a plane tracker or something like that. Like, imagine a plane in the sky flying and there's like no signal, nobody knows where it is and stuff like that, you know, and all this and all that. It's just it does not happen, you know. And it's one of those things that you can't do by accident. Like, you can't just trip and turn this off, you know. It looks like a kind of one of those old-fashioned kind of radios, and you actually physically have to flick buttons and twist knobs and stuff like this to turn this thing off.
So it's no easily done by mistake then.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Like, you deliberately have to do it, you know, and it's kind of out of your way as well. It's mostly kind of overhead, you know, over here and stuff like this. So yeah, that's very strange.
I think that was the only thing that was kind of throwing me off, was the difference in the times really with the sighting. But again, that wasn't a confirmed sighting. What I will say is I did listen to the private investigators thing that he done on the news earlier, and what I did notice is he did mention that he's fully aware of the underworld in Tenerife, and I thought, what a strange thing to be telling us that you're aware of that.
Yeah, yeah. See, it's just the thing is even the family, like Jay's father said that he does not believe that he's on the island, which is very strange as well. Why would you not
they
believe
just?
that? The second thing is, like, why isn't his mother looking for him? You know, like, if my son went
Listen, I've got 2 kids, and even when I go shopping, see if they run down another aisle, I'm after them. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. And especially, like, if you knew that your son is out there with no water and stuff like this, and literally every single minute counts.
I've spoke to my mum about this, right? And I get that people deal with things differently. However, I would rather find my child's body than no find them at all.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't be able to do what she's doing, just sit at home in the thing and just wait for news. See, the thing is, she probably knows obviously more than all of us and stuff like that. So, like, the family probably knows that.
Right, people are saying considering his mum is not fit enough or well enough. That's all well and good. I've got fibromyalgia, I've got damaged discs in my back, but you're guaranteed if my kids were lost somewhere or came any potential harm, I'd be the first one up there trying to direct people where to go if you couldn't physically get down to it your fucking self.
100%. I absolutely agree with you with what you're saying there. As I said, if I was a mother, or like, I am a father to a daughter, right? So if she went missing, Jesus Christ, I will not go home. I will not fucking stop till I find her. 100%. You know, you know, so that's a bit of a mad one, and things like, you know, like the 30 grand and stuff like that. You know, like, you do not need 30 grand. Like, I have a GoFundMe over here, and it's €1,500, only because the flights were very expensive and stuff like this, and plus I need, like, some hiking gear, like, you know, new shoes and whatever. Like, you do not need over £30,000 now. You know, like, for £30,000 over in Tenerife, you could do quite a lot of stuff. Like, you could buy yourself a brand new car if you wanted to, you know, of that money. You know, it's obvious that it was money to give it to the people that he got kidnapped or whatever. You know, like, that's kind of my theory there and stuff like this. You know,
even the private investigator had mentioned today that money talks over there. Why has there been no money? Like, they've no turned around and said, right, if you've got any. So if you can come to us with any valuable information, then you'll get a reward. Why have they no? I don't get it.
Yeah, so see, the thing is, right, the money has been apparently suspended by GoFundMe, right? So the money is not being released by GoFundMe, so I'm guessing they don't have money to pay him or something like that or whatever, you know? It has been reported quite a lot of times. And for that reason, as I said, the money hasn't been released until further, like, notice or something like that. I don't know. It was on the news and stuff like that, you know.
I would have imagined if they were able to fly 15 of his friends over there, 15 that I read anyways, that they could have all came together with some sort of a reward money.
Yeah. That as well, you know.
Because bearing in mind, the only person I've actually saw up there searching has been Rapid, obviously, but apart from obviously the legal side over there and whatever, but as for family and friends, I don't think I've saw any of them.
Yeah. Do you know, as I said as well, like, he's been missing for so many days. I feel like they should be out there searching. They should be on Facebook. They should be, you know, like, even fucking going live on TikToks like I'm doing now, begging people, being like, look, if you know something, like, or whatever, or this or that, like, or, you know, to let us know or whatever. Like, you know, it's just absolutely mad that his family is really downplaying it so much, like, you know. So, as I said, they could be downplaying it because they could be scared, or they know and stuff like this, that he's potentially kidnapped. And
I think they definitely know a lot more than what's been let on to us. Time will tell, won't it? But I'm going to jump out because my kids will be going to bed soon. It was just the timings of them. I was like, right, hang on. That's the only thing that was throwing me off. But again, they're no confirmed, so.
Yeah. Look, nothing is actually confirmed with him, you know, except those fake Snapchats, but even they're not even confirmed. Like, his location of his phone is not even confirmed. The thing is, like,
I don't understand
mad.
why a 19-year-old boy would take his trainers off to put a pair of boots on to take a photo.
That's true, you know, and stuff like that. So it's just a bit weird, and it was really covered, like, you know, he covered himself and all this and all that, whatever. Like, it just doesn't make sense whatsoever. You know, whoever's done this kidnapping and whatever and stuff like this, it's way too fishy. You know, it's so fishy.
What I do, and I was saying to my mum as well, I think regardless if there's any money handed over, if there was any money to be handed over to them or no, because of whatever was lost, I still don't think they're going to let him just walk freely. He's going to be harmed because
that's exactly what I'm thinking as well. You know, because
if he's able to talk, then surely he would be able to give every bit of detail of what's happened to him, and they're not going to want that.
Yeah, exactly. Especially like because the situation got so out there, like it's been all over the news. There has been, I'd say, millions of people talking about it, you know, and stuff like this. So like, because the situation got so aware, so I'm not too sure if, as you said there yourself, that they could even let him go there and stuff like this, you know. So I don't know. It's one of those things that we don't know. Time will tell. You know, stuff like that. So look, thanks for coming on. Put your kids to sleep.
As I said, I'm going to jump out, but I'll still listen to you in the background anyways.
No, but it stays okay. Look, have a good night.
Bye bye.
No, but it's bye.
I thought that was a shark, but it's a dolphin.
I've been asking to go live. Hi.
Hi, Kate. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. I was not expecting that at all. I was just saying to my family, look, I need to get into this live.
Right. Do you have any questions or anything?
I need to get into this live.
Evie.
Well, there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot. You know, there's so many.
We all have quite a lot of questions and stuff.
Yeah, there's just so many things going around. And your theory...
Dry now.
Sorry, my daughters have literally just come in from cheerleading, so I just apologise.
No problem. Thanks
So there's so many speculations, but I have 19-year-old daughters, and they would not climb a mountain. They're gonna go the first place they saw, you know, amicable, and to go to a beach. It is normal. A 19-year-old, let's go to the beach. That's where you'd head to, and it really is. And to get on a boat, whether he's been taken or not, it is more. You know, but is it true this boat went out to sea and round in a circle?
Yes. So at about 8:30, right. What I'm gonna do, I don't know if you've seen the videos and stuff like that.
I just literally walked in on there.
What I'm gonna do is I'll roughly show you because I actually have it in front of me. Okay. So
go in a circle.
The boat went right. So bear in mind, Masca's right here. The church apparently where he was last seen is here. That's the beach. Okay, it's a 2.5 kilometer walk. So it's literally this distance. It's very short. So the boat went online at about 7:30. Okay, so it left.
Just want so real.
It left the beach at 7:30, right? Went up to the north west part of the map, and at about. It's 8:10 now, 20 past.
Yeah.
And as you can see now, it's 8:30 now, and the boat is circling. Okay, so my theory was that's when they were making that phone call or Jay was making that phone call to Lucy and stuff like that. Okay. Shortly after that.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah. So as you can see, it made like a circle around and stuff like that. Okay. So at about. Just before 10 o'clock, it was 5 to 10, the boat has disappeared off the radar, which is very strange because you don't turn off the transponder, and the boat disappeared for 9 days. You know?
Exactly.
So
But this is what I'm saying. People say, "Oh no, they need to be on radar." They're not going to be on radar if they're doing something dodgy. They're not.
exactly.
It's like any drug dealer. They're not going to. They're going to turn off the location on their iPhone on anything. That is what they're going to do. They're going to do that. I have. Let's say. This is what I keep saying. I have teenage daughters, and I'm so invested because if it was one of my children, I'd want someone to help. And you seem absolutely everything you have said on this live is you've had the backup, you've had the evidence behind you. Whereas other people, they've gone, oh, this, and no, but you have literally said here, and you have said 100%, and had all the information behind you, and it's strange how the police haven't looked into this.
Yeah,
because
so-
it's just.
See, the thing is, right, the police is searching like bit by bit, if you get me, you know? So they have...
Yeah, this is what this is saying. Take off dragged into the boat. Anyway, I think he has got off the island. Everyone knows he's not on the island. We all know that.
100%.
They've searched and searched and searched. So I keep saying, he's not on the island. He's not on the island.
100% he's not on the island. Because if he was, he would have been found by now. What I find strange as well is the police... said in an interview today that they're going to be researching the exactly same area they've already searched, which is kind of strange because they've already searched that area. But I don't know. Look, they know better. They're the experts and stuff like that.
3 times. They looked 3 times in the same area, and then all of a sudden they've gone into this route, and then they've gone into this route, and now all of a sudden today they've gone onto your route, which is going onto the beach. This is only today.
So this
they've
is actually
sent the big drones that day.
Yeah, so they're actually going down to a different beach. They're not going to the beach where the boat left from. They're going down to a completely different beach. It's about a mile away, just over a mile away from they're searching a mile away from the beach where the boat left from, you know. So just to roughly show you, right? So
yeah, how far would it have been? So how long would it take Jay to walk from that location to your boat?
So that's the boat left from there. That's the beach, right? But what beaches they're searching is like those over here, you know, which is miles off it, you know. It's absolutely miles off it. So,
yeah. Sorry, I was talking. I've just got so much because I'm like everyone. I've got so much invested in this. I didn't mean to talk over you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're okay,
it was just like finding. No, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Like how far from where he was supposed to have left to where that boat would have come? How far would that look for him to walk?
It's a 2,200 meter walk, which if you're about to walk not on a normal day on a street is about a 20-minute walk. But because there's few.
Really?
Yeah. It's a really, really short walk. And I don't know if you were on my live there about 15 minutes ago. Whatchamacallit, I showed the actual path as well. Like the path is fairly flat, so you could have got down to the beach within half an hour if you really wanted to, you know. So
goodness, see that it just sounds so more real. Like I say, I've got 19-year-olds, and I know they wouldn't have gone a hard route. They would have gone bang, exactly what you've just shown. A nice, easy walk down there. Whether someone's put him on the boat or he's gone voluntarily, I don't know. But when are you going to Tenerife?
So to be honest with you, as soon as the fundraiser reaches about 80% of its target, like enough just to cover the tickets. The tickets are quite expensive. The tickets itself are about €800.
Yeah.
So I'm just as soon as this is kind of, I don't mind putting my own money, but as long as I know some of it will, most of it will.
No, we need to support you.
So like the plan is, I really want to go over there on this Friday, you know. Like we all have to act fast on this, you know, and stuff like this. I really don't want to wait until
100%.
So I really want to act on it as soon as possible. And I know I could have like left yesterday and stuff like this, but the thing is, it was a fresh kind of theory and stuff like this, and you know, I really believe that he's going to be even found last night or today, but he's not. Like he's genuinely
Yeah,
not. You
same.
know? Um,
It wasn't. Go on, sorry.
no, you're gone. Go on.
Yeah, as I was saying, it wasn't until I watched Hayley's live earlier, you know, the criminologist,
Yes,
and
yeah,
she'd like picked up loads on what you said. So I was listening to her and I was like, oh my gosh, this man sounds so, you know your stuff, you know your shit. We're not messing around now. And like I said, you have just literally shown all the information, all the evidence, everything you have said you've backed up. Also the new press conference, this man, he has identified one and knows who one is, but he has a picture of the other. So he said unless this other person doesn't come forward, then he will put a picture out. So now it's up to the second man to come forward. So it's two men and he knows who they are, and he's only been in Tenerife from this morning. So you know, you guys are doing absolutely bloody amazing, and I tell you, I'm just so into this because, you know, I'm a mum and this is what we do. You know, I wouldn't, if I could go, I would go. But, you know, so there's definitely one of these men has been identified. The other one, he is going to be in the next
100%. He's
24 hours.
going to be identified in no time, you know. Like, obviously, both of them were coming through the airport, talking to each other. There was CCTV and stuff like this. This, as I mentioned, this will be found very soon. Like all of this and stuff like that. Like there is someone out there that knows, and even in the press conference today, when your man mentioned, he even said that there has to be someone that knows something, and if there is someone out there, please come forward. You know.
Sorry, go on.
So yeah. So
what one of the men? Let me just say. Yeah, so one of the men, I know he's not long been out of Leicester jail. I'm not going to say much else, but he has been identified.
Another man you're on about,
you know who I mean, don't you? You know what I mean? So he is literally been identified. They know who he is, and they know who his mate is as well. The only thing is that this other man, he hasn't got a name, but we've got pictures of him, so we know who he is as well. So there is two men, and they have took Jay on this mission, and I don't care. You can all say whatever, because honestly, I have watched this from day dot. These two men have been identified, and since this, like, private investigators gone over to say, he's found out so much. We've got Paul down on the rapids, bless him. He's climbing mountains. He's doing everything he possibly can. You know, he has really he's been sick today so many times going down the mountains, but he shouldn't have needed to go down the mountains because Jay's not there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Why hasn't this been said before? He shouldn't have made himself physically sick.
Yes.
These two men should have said, hold on, you know, this is a 19-year-old lad. I don't care. You know, just fucking put your hands up and go, yeah, this is me.
Yeah, but people are absolutely shitting it. You know, people are absolutely shitting it, you know, and stuff like this, because they're scared of everything, you know, of them being killed or their family getting into trouble and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot to it. There's a lot fishy stuff with it, and stuff like this. And yes, I know about the person that you're on about. Okay. I don't know.
Sorry, I know I'm talking a lot, but I just know so much. Well, I think I know a lot. It's just what I'm being told, and you know what I've been told and what I think you know. We all think our own things. So sorry for talking over you, darling. We're just trying to get what I've seen in the pictures. You know, people have photos saying there's blood spots. No, there's not, because this wasn't there. It's all photoshopped. But what you're saying is absolutely what a 19-year-old would do. And this is what we've got to remember. This 19-year-old lad, he might have been off his head, but he's not going to go on a mission up a mountain.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, but at the same time, I feel like just he was kidnapped and stuff like that, you know, and yeah, he's definitely not up on the mountain. Like, put it this way, right? If I was lost, if anybody in here was lost, right, and you're on a road and the road goes to the right, to the right and to the left. You're obviously not going to go straight on up the mountain and stuff, you know. So you're obviously going to follow some sort of a road, and stuff like this. Especially if he followed the road. Either way, there is restaurants and there is places where he could have called for help or asked for help or met anyone about 10-15 minute walk each way, you know. So
Yeah.
it's very. This whole case is very strange, you know, and stuff like this.
It really, really is. It's just, I don't know, it's just, it gets you all the time. Do you know what I mean? It's just we're just trying to pick up lots of little pieces and trying to make, 10 out of 10 out of everything, but we can't. And you're doing amazing, as I say, you're doing absolutely brilliant.
Do you think Jay is alive?
Yeah.
Me too. So that's good. Let's all keep those hopes up that he's actually alive.
Honestly, I do, and I think that he doesn't know what's going on. He hasn't got his phone. He's been taken, but he is alive.
Yeah,
and that's what I believe. And
not your day exactly.
That honestly, in my heart, I want to believe that, but it just. This boat thing is just, obviously it's a new thing that's come up, and it sounds more amicable than anything else that's been on here.
Yeah. And especially, like, as I said, the whole entire mountain got pretty much searched already. If he was up there, even if he got lost, there's no way he would have got further to the area they've searched and stuff, and stuff like that. Yeah, there's just no way the dogs would have picked up something and stuff like this, or the drones would have picked up something. And like, these are mountain rescue people. They are professionals. They know what they're doing and stuff like this. So
yeah.
So yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, that's it. I mean, they said, yeah, everything. Yeah, so they sent one set of dogs up, and they said they didn't know what they was doing, so they got dogs from Spain or something to get a more intrusive, scent or something. But why can't one dog smell the one that the other does? If you get a scent, they get a scent. So it's obviously not there. But thank you so much for inviting me. And I'm sorry I talked over you, but
no,
I've got so much in my head.
Very good. You didn't talk too much. You're very good.
So much in my head.
Thank you very much for coming on and stuff like this. You're absolutely brilliant. And stuff like that. Say a prayer for Jay and stuff like that, okay?
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, darling.
No bother. Thank you very much now. Have a good one.
All right. Take care, sweetie. Bye.
Right. Let's have another person in.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I have been follow all the things about Jay and everything about the stairs down the rapids, everything. But from my point of view, I really believe that he's alive.
Yes, me too.
Because look, I don't think Jay is in the mountains. I don't think he take that road. I think he go to the road because that's the main thing when you are lost, you are going to do. And as I see, Tenerife, the part that he was missing, has cafeterias, is a hiker place. So you can go to someone and say, hey, I'm sorry, I lost my phone is dead. I need to contact someone. Can you help me? And everyone could help him.
Exactly. Exactly. So what do you think of the boat theory?
Well, I think this is
hearing all the
something that
theories out
is
there.
put in to distract the police.
He's what, sorry?
I think it's something that is put in to distract the police and the
Okay.
people that are searching Jay as the mountains, as a signal in the mountains. And as I say to my friends when we are talking with my college, because he's still a young boy, I don't judge people for their past. This is the past. That's what he did. Everyone makes mistakes when we are young. Maybe worse or maybe less, but he's still a boy. Have a mother, have a father looking for him, a brother. So I don't know. I think people had to be more empathy in this situation.
100%. 110%. Yes, there has been a lot of people that have been that hasn't shown him as much empathy and stuff like that. There have been, as we say it, like taking the piss, you know, just joking about the situation and stuff like that. I feel like we should be really, really serious about it and stuff like this. It's a person gone missing and stuff like this. Look, if he's gonna go missing, there's gonna be more people gone missing, you know, that kind of way. So if it's just, yeah, this has to stop and stuff like this, and we
Yeah,
have to
for
bring Jay
example,
back home.
yeah, for example, I live in Madrid, but I had never went to Tenerife in my entire life because I heard here really bad things about Tenerife a lot.
Right. Yes.
And
So Tenerife, yes. So Tenerife has been has a bad reputation, okay, for all of this. There has been quite a lot of people gone missing all the time, and people getting robbed and all of this. But Tenerife is trying to build back the reputation and stuff like that all the time. But stuff like this make it impossible, you know.
exactly.
I
And
do.
that's what I think about Jay. I think something happened the night he went to that people, to that strangers. That's what I'm talking with my best friend. I think when you go to strangers, it's because you are not in your sense, you know. He was really drunk. He's a young boy, 19 years old. So many people are seeing so many hate comments in Instagram, in Facebook, in TikTok mostly, and people say he was drunk, he was lose his mind. Yeah, exactly. But we have to think about it, about this girl that bring him to that party, you know, because it was his first holiday, far away from his parents, for her brother, for everything.
That's
So easily get
that's
manipulated in that way.
it's a very strange situation and stuff like that. What I'm gonna do is, one second, I'm gonna invite Vicky because she is actually coming up over here as the top 5 viewer. So I definitely want to invite people who show me quite a lot of support and stuff like that. Hello, Vicky.
Hello, hi.
Thanks for being in the top 5 viewers.
Oh, you're welcome.
Great stuff, great stuff. So, what do you think about all of this? Or have you got any questions or anything like that?
No, do you know what? I was going to ask you, what made you decide to check like the boats going off on and off the island in the first place?
You know what? It was a pure. I'm kind of into boats and stuff like this, right? So, anyway, so the thing is, what I did, and I love tracking stuff, and I know this stuff is possible and stuff like this, you know. So, first of all, I went onto like the plane tracker and stuff like this, you know. And so just to check if there is, I don't know, go crazy. He was kidnapped in a helicopter, or has there been any suspicious plane activity there? I know it seems mad and stuff like this. That's what I told myself as well. But then I remembered that you can actually track every single boat that's on this earth in real time, all the time, you know? Yeah. So I was like, and this is an island, and the people have been looking for him up in the mountains, and they haven't found him. And there has been a lot of theories that he's possibly kidnapped by Moroccans or something like that. So I was like, right, I'm gonna go to marine traffic, as I actually do have the premium accounts for it and stuff like this, so I can actually see quite a lot and stuff like this, more than normal people would and stuff like that. So yeah, and the second I seen this boat, my heart absolutely dropped. Like, I didn't know what to do and stuff like this. I actually got told to put up a TikTok about it and stuff like this. I wasn't about to. I was actually about to kind of keep it to myself, you know, just being like, oh, Norb, look, it's just a boat, you know, and stuff like this. But then I was like, you know, I made the TikTok and stuff like this. Kind of took off, and people started agreeing with this theory. And it actually made me feel that, okay, I'm actually onto something, or could be onto something and stuff like this, that I'm not going crazy and stuff like that, whatever. and yeah, look, we're here today and stuff like that, you know. And yeah, it's yeah, that's
I mean, it's a really good theory. It's probably the best one I've seen. And actually, I've got to say, before I saw your TikTok video, I honestly didn't think that he had. I sadly felt that he maybe hadn't have made it. But since I've seen your video, I just feel like for the longest time I've not felt like they've been searching in the correct place. Even before I saw your video, I've had this feeling that, you know, they're searching in the wrong place. They're not going to find him. I felt like they were going around in circles a lot. And then I come across your video and I was just like, oh my gosh, like this guy is onto something here. And since then, I mean, I've been following Down the Rapids even before all of this. I've been a follower of his, and I always watch his videos and his lives. But honestly, since your theory, I mean, he's on live now, and I can't tear myself away from your theory that you've got going on, because I just find it so fascinating. And honestly, I feel like it's the best one I've heard. And I really hope that you're onto something as well, because you do seem like such a genuinely nice guy. So yeah, I really hope that you manage to get out there and prove your theory.
Perfect. No, thank you very much for all the support. And it's because of people like yourself. Like, I've been getting quite a lot of messages thanking me about all of this. So it's because of people like you, I'm going live and I'm putting up videos and stuff like this. I have way other things to do. I have a very busy life and stuff like this. So like I'm not going to say I have better things to be doing, because this is quite important, you know, that kind of way. I don't want to tone it down or whatever, but I have other things to do. But because of people like yourself, thanks for the heart. Because of people like yourself, you're keeping me going, you're keeping me motivated, you're keeping me, you know, wanting to keep going, you know. And especially this case is so mysterious and it's just absolutely great. Like it's like it's like watching a really, really, really good series and you want to know what happens next, you know. And then things like the boat going online, you know, today and stuff like this, it's absolutely mad. Like it's just crazy, you know. It's just bit by bit we might be cracking the case. Now I could be completely wrong, okay? Like, I'm not saying yes, this is it. I could be absolutely completely wrong. He could be up in the mountains, he could have a broken leg or something like that, and whatever, or there's about 50 other theories out there, you know. And but look, one of them is right, you know.
This is what I don't understand. I mean, everyone's trying to find Jay. Obviously, that's the priority here. And I don't feel like, sorry, my dogs are barking.
Okay.
I don't feel like, I don't feel like your theory as such should be ignored just because it's a theory kind of thing. Because at the end of the day, I feel like it is a possibility that is what could have happened. You know, the boat has acted in a really strange, mysterious way. Why aren't people looking into that, you know, or kind of like taking your advice and looking into that more?
Yeah, so like as I said, like even with the police, you know, like the police probably know about it and stuff like this, but like as I said, it's just one of 100 theories out there, you know, and stuff like this. It is a very plausible one and stuff like that, you know. I just feel like the police, it's kind of like going their own way. They're searching. They're like, okay, we're going to search this area. And maybe when they're done searching somewhere there and stuff like this, maybe then down the line they might move over down to mine and my area and stuff like this. Because for a simple reason is that, as I said, it's just another theory. But it's such a good theory, you know. It's just absolutely like
it fits like almost like a puzzle. Like
yeah.
You know, the timing.
Especially with all the timing, like, you know, it's just absolutely weird, you know. It's like the timing of the boat and stuff like this is just crazy. The boat going offline then for 9 days, and it's actually illegal for a boat to turn off its transponder at all, like even for a few seconds. And then the boat going offline for 9 days and then appearing there today.
Do you find it weird that the boat has reappeared today, since your TikTok has got quite a lot of
Yes. So maybe there could be somebody like even watching my TikTok right now that knows stuff about this boat or whatever, you know, and they're checking, like, you know, like, oh, let's turn on the transponder there for 2 minutes, see if anybody notices, you know, that kind of way.
Yeah. Because that's the feeling I got when I found out that it had gone live again today. I thought it's really strange how it's been completely silent for 9 days. Now all of a sudden you've made this video, it's blown up, and they've just appeared for like 5 minutes and gone off the radar again. That was my first thought.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Right, there's Juice joining our conversation. He just commented that he or she got a couple of questions about the transponder and the boat.
Yeah, I'm a she. Hiya.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I just
do you know what? You never know nowadays, right? As well,
No.
You never know.
No, you
I'm only
don't.
messing, guys.
It's just so the transponder thing. Who polices that? So, like, who would investigate that normally? Like, if a transponder goes off, does somebody react and do something about that normally, or?
The sea police, so the port police and stuff like that. They would, and there is boats as well out in the sea all the time, like, you know, looking out for boats. Let's say if they look at their radar and there's no boat, but they can see a boat there, they're obviously going to come for it and stuff like that, you know. So there are people watching out for it, but the thing is, there is hundreds of thousands of boats in the sea at all times. Like, genuinely, there's hundreds of thousands of boats in the sea. So
is there any way of knowing if it's been looked into or anything like that, or not?
So there isn't. No, there genuinely isn't for me to, or for anybody to, like, you know, publicly to have a look if it was looked into, you know, the boat and stuff like this. Just to kind of show you, okay, just around the actual island of Tenerife and Gran Canaria, I'll just roughly show you how many boats is there, okay? So this is just that area. Like, those islands are tiny, and there is, I'd say, about 150 boats, if not more. There's loads of them, more over here and stuff like this, you know, all kind of picked up and stuff like that. So, like, as I mentioned, like, it's a very busy place all the time, so it's easy to get kind of like cover it up and stuff like that, you know.
And then with that as well, with the information of the boat and that, can you see who owns the boat and that sort of thing, or is that information?
There is a way of finding out who owns the boat. I am not going to do it. I'm leaving it to the police.
Yeah.
So
I'm just interested.
For a couple of simple reasons is I don't want to find out, for example, maybe the wrong name or somebody's name, you know. As I said, I'd rather leave it to the police and stuff like this. Hand them over all the information that I have, as I said, tonight or tomorrow, and they can investigate it, do whatever they want with it, and keep me updated, maybe, or whatever, like, you know. I'm sure
it's a good theory.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be all over the news, you know, once the police will start searching for that boat. I'm sure, like, Sky News will pick it up and be like, look, they're actually looking for a boat now, you know. So I'm sure if they find the boat as well, the boat could get searched and stuff, you know.
And then even though the transponder was turned off, does it have something in the GPS system or something that would show where it's been, even though if they got on the boat? Yeah.
So the thing is, yes and no. Okay. So boats are equipped with two transponders. Okay, two types of transponders. One is the one they've turned both of them off. Okay. So there is two different ones. There is one transponder that I or anybody in public don't have access to. This transponder is mainly used by, like, the army and stuff like this. They can see everything, you know. They can see every single little boat that's out on the sea and stuff like this. So maybe, like, the army has radars and stuff like this. So maybe if they look back at their radar, they will be able to see something. They will not be able to see the name of the boat, but they will be able to see, let's say, a dot moving, you know, that kind of. So,
you know, like in cars, like, so new cars would have GPS, so even if you haven't had your maps on, they can trace where your car has been. It's got a computer system in it, so they can.
Type of thing. Type of thing.
Yeah.
But it's as I mentioned, it would be only the army that would have such an equipment to do it. You know, like, well, the army, the navy, and stuff like that.
Yeah, oh, grand job. Well, good job, good theory, and good
Great
luck.
stuff. Perfect. Thanks for coming on and stuff like that. Thank you very
Thanks
much.
for answering the questions. Cheers. Good luck, mate.
No, but it's bye.
Bye.
Right. Um. Right, guys. If anybody has any more questions, pop over. Pop over to the ask me to go live there. And I will invite you over. If not, what I'll be doing, because it's 10 o'clock, I've missed Love Island as it is, guys. See what I'm doing for you. I'm missing Love Island. But it's shocking this year anyway. The Love Island and stuff, so it's absolutely shocking and stuff. Have you spoken to the private investigator? Yes, I have. I've only spoken to him today, so I'm kind of still waiting for proper responses and stuff like that, you know, and stuff like that. Can you show us on the map where the boat came live for 2 minutes? Because I can. 1 second now. Right. Right. So the boat. Right, so that's the 26th, the 17th. 1 second there now. Just 1 second. Let me just go back in time. Right, 1 second. What did you mean came from the beach, or where did it come on today? Is it? I'm not too sure what you're asking for now. Again, sorry. Bros, stretching. That's a fishing boat. It is not a fishing boat. Even if it was, it's very, very, very weird for a boat to be going over there and stuff like this. Now, fishing boats and other type of boats have been used in smuggling, in drugs, and all of that. So today, great stuff. Thank you very much for pinning it. Right, so let me just go back in time a small bit. Just 2 seconds, guys. Okay, so the boat will appear over here. Okay, so it's about 10:43. Okay, I have it on like. I have it set up on that will be like a bit quicker and stuff like that. Right, so the boat will come up over here. So it's 10 o'clock now, 10 past 10, 20 past 10, half 10, quarter to 11. The boat comes on. And now it's half 11, 20 to quarter to 12, and 12 o'clock. And then the boat will be going off there now any second. So as you can see, the boat traveled from here to there in the space of about 2 hours. So that is, as mentioned before, it's between the La Palma and La Gomera Island. Here's Tenerife. So the very strange thing is, why did it only come on for 2 minutes, for 2 hours and stuff like that? You don't turn on and off the transponder. You only kind of turn it on, well, when it's off, obviously, but you don't turn it off and stuff like that. Right. What island did that going to? So it looked like it was going to the La Gomera, which is on the west of Tenerife. It's the island next to Tenerife, actually. So yeah, could they be having a problem with the transponder, or does that not happen? So as soon as you have a problem with a transponder, like, first of all, those things don't happen, you know. If the problem with the transponder and stuff like this, whenever you do have a problem, like, you are required to go back into the port right away, or don't move the boat whatsoever and get it fixed. It's a legal requirement to have this on. Like, it's a legal thing, you know. have you seen the post about the tunnels under Mascot that led to that beach? So there is tunnels, but they're leading to a slightly different beach to this one, and stuff like that. Right, so guys, do you know what? As I said, if you have any more questions or anything like that, if anybody, how far back is that site able to go? Fairly far back. I don't want to give out too much information and stuff like this because I do actually know a bit more than I'm telling you through live right now. I'm keeping that information for the police, okay? So I do apologize for that. I won't be able to answer that question. Cool.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.